A man in Bradley County has died from a bee sting.
Authorities tell us the man was doing yard work over the weekend when he was stung just once, but that was enough to take his life. Betsy Golden joins us now with more on this story. Betsy.
Well, Latricia and Josh, the man has not yet been identified, but those who responded to the call are saying he died after being stung by a single bee. A Bradley County man was doing yard work in this neighborhood in Charleston. I'm told he went over to a house he managed through the Homeowners Association around 7 in the morning on Saturday.
Call didn't come in until 4 or 5 that evening, so apparently he had been in his vehicle for some time before he was found.
Neighbors had seen him. He was supposed to be doing some yard work in the neighborhood, and they had noticed that he hadn't left hours later, so they went to check on him and found him deceased.
Emergency responders say they found Benadryl and other allergy medications in the car.
They determined that the patient had been stung by some bees, and apparently he had administered himself some Benadryl. They found Benadryl in the car and some bee sting cream. So it appears that maybe he's had a history of being stung before and knew that he was allergic to bees.
Laura says they found a bee sting on his hand and says it's a deadly reminder that allergies are serious and you can end up in a dangerous situation very quickly.
You have an EpiPen, an inhaler, Benadryl, all those medications that go along with that you keep them with you at all times.
And now officials recommend you wear long-sleeved, light color clothing and avoid wearing perfume or cologne when you're working in the yard. Latricia?
Betsy, thank you. Stings of all kinds need fast medical attention, but you may not know that some items in your pantry could also help. If you've been stung, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says the first thing you need to do is remove the stinger. After that, if you've been bitten by a wasp or a hornet, cover the wound in vinegar for at least 15 minutes. That will neutralize the poison. If you've been bitten by a bee or a yellow jacket, make a paste with water and baking soda and also let that sit on the wound for at least 15 minutes.